Okay. This is just another thing I was thinking about. So they always say like, "Oh, I stay away from crowds because I rather be alone." Yeah, it's like I'd rather be alone than in a room than be in a room full of people that make me feel alone. Now, I understand that it's kind of like maybe you were just somewhere, or maybe you were out with people. I don't know if these were actually your friends, or maybe you were out with random people. Who knows? And then you're thinking, and then you get there, and then you realize, okay, this isn't as fun as I thought, or you're not really gelling with the people around you, or you didn't gel with them as much as you thought you did. So I think that's what that is, obviously. But I guess it's kind of like maybe you just didn't feel connected to those people, and that probably just wasn't your scene. Like that wasn't your people. That wasn't your tribe. You know what I mean? That is how I think about it. And then what I also think is it can come from like maybe you're there and then you feel like you maybe it could come from like maybe they're having a conversation and you want to butt into the conversation, and it kind of feels awkward because you're kind of listening to everyone talk, and you feel like when you get in on the conversation, either they look at you weird, or it's kind of like maybe you feel like what your input is, you feel like your input has no value, and maybe the people around you that you were around treated your verbal input as, being invaluable. Maybe they didn't acknowledge you. Maybe they looked at you and was like they didn't like the sound of your voice, and they were just like, ugh, why is this person talking? Like, I think that has something to do with it as well. I'm kind of like going on a different topic, but I just think about that. It's kind of like, okay, you kind of just feel left out of a conversation. And I think that's where it comes from, where some people are like, okay, you know what? I'd rather just stay to myself because being around this is kind of like, I don't, if you don't feel welcomed. And have any of you, I would just, like I said before, you have just try and find a tribe that literally like find things that you're interested in, that other people are interested in, and then try and gel. Because I promise you, I think that would work so much better because you all like the same thing. Y'all could talk about it for hours if you wanted to, and maybe, and yeah, everyone should feel like they are a part of the conversation. Nobody feels weird when they have to, when they want to say something or give some type of, give some info on whatever the topic is, or just give some insight, whatever. But yeah, I just think about that. Yeah, you just didn't have you didn't find your group yet, and you're just trying to figure that out, and it's hard. I think just trying to talk in a group can be kind of terrifying because you feel like it's almost like you're saying hi. You think you're being welcomed in. That's the point of being here, and then you see the people, and maybe you see the looks on their faces, and it kind of looks like, okay, damn, do they want me here? Like, do they not like me? Is there something about me that's making them act weird? Like, what is actually going on here? And I've seen that. I've had it where, like, think about it, y'all. Have you ever been talking or trying to, like, butt into, like, a conversation, or people are talking around and you're just trying to be social because you don't want to be awkward and just stand there? So it's like, oh yeah, haha, oh yeah, whatever, la la la, and you try to contribute to the conversation, and then some people just get real quiet and they just look, and it's kind of like, okay, did they not like what I said? Do they don't think, am I not worthy enough to be a part of the conversation? Maybe they don't think I'm supposed to even be here. Maybe they want me to go on ahead. And those are just negative thoughts that me personally that I told myself when I pick up on certain things, because it's kind of like you just deal with weird when you deal with weird things, you kind of feel like, okay, maybe people just don't fuck with me, and it could do have something to do with the way I talk. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe people are just suspicious of me and weary of me. They're like, I don't know, bye. Like, just maybe I'm just someone that can just be dismissed. And I think that's why some people choose solitude because at least it's like, okay, they may feel like their presence has no value. All these other people, yeah, they matter to someone, but you don't feel like you matter in that space. So solitude, so much better. But yeah, I just think about that a lot. I get it, but I just know the right people are out there. I think you just have to try. And I get it. It's hard because it's kind of like, you know how some people go through a breakup, like in a romantic like relationship, and they stay single for years. I feel like a lot of people go through that with friendships or just acquaintances. It's like they'll have people they talk to, but then it's like then they won't for years, and you won't really have friends like that for years because you tried and maybe you're just exhausted. You don't care to do it. And then it seems like the older you get, it's like everybody already has their friends and stuff, and it's kind of like, well, are they going to even accept me? They're probably not. They're already comfortable with the people they got. What's so special about me? Why would they accept me? Why would they give a fuck about me? You know, um, I am disposable. You know, these are things that I've told myself, and I don't know if you guys have felt this way. But yeah, that is it. You guys have a good rest of your night, and just let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Peace. Bye.